Right, so today in Fixing Warframe, we're gonna talk eximus units. Since the eximus rework, these guys are now much harder. And the thing is, I'm someone who's not very happy with it. I don't think it is or it was the proper way to make stuff. And I'm actually referring to Overguard ignoring or completely ignoring CC. I think that was not the best call they could have made. Maybe uh make it partially, you know. I think that whenever you have such a strong aspect of the game, which is modding, and then you're making modding and the skills worthless against these guys, pretty much. You're making your the whole build that you made for your Warframe almost useless. Of course, it depends on the frame. Some frame have um, offensive abilities. They'll be able to do damage against the enemies and stuff. But yeah, I think it's whenever you completely deny one of your main in-game systems, it just feels to me like a lazy implementation. So I would I don't think it's very good. Overguard is I don't think it's should be completely nullifying skills and stuff like it does. If I would were to fix it, I would make so I would do something similar to the demolishers. I mean, you already have something like that in the game. Why don't just adapt it? As you know, demolishers every 5 or 6 seconds they pulse a nullifying bubble. They get rid of the status and ability effects they had on them, and they'll be immune for that bubble duration. I think for the eximus, what you could do is instead of making that bubble, you could just make so they get rid of the CC abilities that got them, and then they maybe are immune to abilities for 2 seconds, and after that 2 seconds is gone, it's gonna have like a 10-second CD, you know, just so you don't completely deny the player that, you don't completely make the abilities obsolete. And this could actually be very interesting depending on the ability, that you're gonna use against them. But one thing that I've seen that many people are complaining and are still complaining is that they kind of broken some of the farms, especially the focus farm, where you would go on a exterminate mission and run with a very powerful gun, just destroying everything, getting a lot of focus because you're not going to be actually able to one shot the eximus and get the stealth multiplier. So maybe make so Overguard is only active when the enemy is alerted or partially alert, or just make it deactivate when it's unalerted. I think that would be an interesting fix or an interesting change. Yeah, that's really just what I think. I don't think it's I think it's bad, but there is no direct way to do anything about it. It's just a piece of this is just a piece of thought, It's just what I think about it and how I would take on the subject, what I would do with it. Maybe try and see if that would work, that would please the player base, you know. Yeah. How would you fix the eximus? What would you do? Just leave us know. How would you fix them? How would you get the... How would you make them more likable? Pretty much. Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next one. Bye.